Thank you for finding the time.
Hello there, Dauntless here. Haven't done one of these trailer chats, reviews. I don't really want to call it a review for a while, but it's about the show Daredevil Born Again. You know, it always happens. I consume a lot of people on YouTube. I watch a lot of people on YouTube, and they all give their reviews. And, I like to think I'm in the same sort of mindset. The fool me once, shame on you, and fool me twice, shame on me. But Daredevil Born Again, and there's a phrase that keeps popping into my head as well. We didn't realize how good we had it back then, and I suppose that might go for all of Marvel. Maybe after Infinity War, it's all been downhill. You've had that little glimmer of hope with Spider-Man, and yeah, after that, that's about it. But like I said, we didn't realize how good we had it back then. It's a sentiment that feels true when revisiting this new show. The Netflix shows with Marvel were gritty and mature, grounded. There was no superhero stuff like, magic powers. Maybe if you look at the other shows like Iron Fist and stuff. But, yeah, it was grounded. Daredevil was grounded, and it was kind of like the crown jewel of the whole Netflix shows. You got Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil, and the Defenders. I kind of reviewed that show a while back, a few years ago, probably like 7 years ago, and I was kind of hoping it'd be good, like the Netflix version of the Avengers, the Defenders coming together, but it was just pants. But yeah, Netflix's Daredevil, the storytelling was pretty good. Good characters, jaw-dropping fights, and it set it apart from a lot of other stuff. And then, well, now Disney Plus. Disney Plus. Disney Plus, we know what Disney Plus is like. Gone with the dark alleyways of Hell's Kitchen and replaced by a factory line of sanitized formulaic productions where, multiversal chaos. Slapstick humor, probably from like Thor Ragnarok, the humor just got injected in, especially that, maybe Guardians of the Galaxy as well. They should have just kept Guardians of the Galaxy a comedic team, the banter between all the characters, simple as that. But they try to bring it in with all the other bloody films he did. And then you got, Daredevil, Matt Murdock. He appeared in She-Hulk just to be a punchline. A notch on the bedpost, let's say, for, She-Hulk. There was one episode, I think, of She-Hulk I liked. I think it was the third one, when there was that magician, and he was sort of in court, and that was about it. I think that's the only episode that really sticks in my head. But yeah, you're seeing these characters, beloved characters from, like, the short history of Marvel Cinematic Universe, where they got sidelined for new characters. You're basically degrading established characters just to be a punchline for a new character. I think that was a lot of the problems with She-Hulk, other than... I say that. Yeah, there's quite a lot of problems with that. That's a different story altogether. Anyway, against all odds, there is a little glimmer of hope, I suppose, from the new trailer for the Daredevil Born Again. Looks alright. There were stories about it being filmed previously and then scrapped. And then, because I think originally they were going to do like a long 30 episode or 28 something, a few episodes basically. And it was going to be more like a courtroom drama, so whether you wouldn't have seen, so much Daredevil, crime fighting, vigilante stuff. But yeah, the trailer, it sort of looks alright. I'm not going to get my hopes up, because I like I said earlier, fool me twice, well, shame on me. The trailer, it sort of brings back that Netflix darkness, the grittiness. It's got the same tone that made the original series a bit so captivating. The music, it nods a little bit as well, because it gives
The city can't go unchecked.
that continuity of Matt Murdock's, let's say he's Catholic, but it's part of his identity. And
Sometimes
Marvel sort of shies
peace needs
away
to be
from
broken.
like religious aspects, because I suppose when you bring religion into a MCU thing, you gotta address other things as well. So it's a bit difficult, but then again, they can handle it. Surely they should be able to handle it. They got all the comics and stuff to fall back on, and you know, just don't address it. Just don't address it. Just show it and don't address it. Right. But yeah, fight scenes looked, you know, they were brief, but they showed like a hint or a return to how it was with Netflix. So, you know, I haven't really looked to see who's doing stuff for the show, whether it's a lot of the same people from the Netflix, whether it's the same writers, I'm not sure. So I know I'm doing this little chat a bit preemptively. I should have maybe looked into it. But then again, you know, you sort of lose interest in a sort of thing so much. You don't really want to investigate into that, you know? Why do I want to spend time seeing who wrote the show, who's directing each episode, and all of that, when for the past few years we've been having poor programs from Disney Plus. You know, maybe this show now might make me want to re-subscribe to the old Disney Plus, because I still haven't watched Skeleton Crew, and I like Star Wars, even though it's been an absolute joke. I still just like the spaceship stuff, you know, the sci-fi stuff. I suppose I'm a bit of a sci-fi nerd, so stuff with spaceships, aliens, that's my cup of tea. But the Netflix stuff, at the time, think about it when it came out, you know, I don't think we'd really seen anything like that. The grounded stuff, maybe, you know, you could look back at the Arrowverse, remember all that? The first season of Arrow when it came out, that was pretty good, but the thing is, he kept killing the villains at the end of every episode, so before you know it, there was no, like, good villains left, you know. And then I think there was, like, season 2 or 3, they brought in Deathstroke, and then the rumor was they had to get rid of him halfway through the show because Deathstroke was going into the DCU movies, apparently, when they did Batman v Superman. There was, like, a little clip at the end, and they never followed up on it, so they ruined the TV show storyline and all that. And I can't remember the name of the other guy they brought in. I can't think of the actor's name. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Oh gosh. And I think he ended up getting killed anyway in the show, in Arrow. But yeah, back to Daredevil. Like I said, it looks alright, you know, maybe a glimmer of hope. You bring him back, you know, Kingpin. You got the trio, let's say Foggy and Karen. And you've got the original actors playing them, which is important. I think even Bullseye is the original actor. There's another character you see. Is it Lion? Oh, I don't know. Flipping Lino from Thundercats. Because you hear that little roar for the show, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe it'd be mystical elements. Because I'm one of those people, I liked a little bit of that. I actually liked Iron Fist.
You've come up in the world.
Shit on it, but yeah, I didn't mind it. You know, it was miles better than the Defenders and anything else that Marvel's made. You know, better than WandaVision. Everyone bragged about WandaVision. I thought WandaVision was, yeah, you know, nothing special. It was just, you know, a show, introduced another character which didn't really care about. You know, you just want to make a show about the titular character. You know, WandaVision, just all about her. You know, and her slow, you know, the way he was addressed in later films like Doctor Strange. But again, I don't really want to talk about other stuff like that. I'm going to try and keep it to Daredevil. But maybe, just maybe, the show might be alright. I'm kind of trying to have a quick look while I'm looking at it, doing this. 5th of March 2025 in the UK is when Daredevil Born Again is coming out. I'm just quickly going through it. But yeah, that's it. It'll be in Phase 5 of the MCU. And yeah, that's really it. I'm trying to find how many episodes there will be when my computer loads. But, you know, I run on coal power internet here. And I gotta put another pound in the meter. But yeah, that's really it then. I might as well just wrap it up here because no one listens to me and I just talking into a microphone. But maybe I'll do one or two more things about this. But like I said, I've been slow on sort of reviews of TV shows or trailers. Because, like I said, I get my hopes up and then you get disappointed. Basically, that bad taste left in your mouth from, well, the Disney stuff. You've had so many years of, pretty alright stuff. There's a lot of stuff. What's your favorite MCU film? You can put them in an order and not everything will be the same. Like, my favorites, probably Captain America, Winter Soldier. And then you've probably got the original first Avengers film and maybe Infinity War. Yeah, those three, I could put them in any order and I'd be happy with whichever order it'll be. So I could just say that's my top three in no particular order. Simple as that. And, I even liked a lot of the other Marvel films like Thor Dark World, because it just sort of shows a little bit of that. But then again, there was none of that real humor, the same as Thor Ragnarok. I liked Thor Ragnarok, but it didn't, it was a different to the Dark World. Simple as that. But again, I'm rambling. I'm going off subject. But, yeah, Daredevil. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to watch it. It's going to be on Netflix. No, Disney Plus. So I'll probably subscribe to that and watch Skeleton Crew. Try and catch up on the Star Wars stuff. Might actually write a written review of that on Twitter if I get around to it. But, yeah, probably not. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching, listening, wherever. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah, cheers.